The Real ID Act is a real conundrum. I'm PJ, and this is the Micronesian News Broadcast.
What a wonderful
And welcome to another episode of the Micronesian News Broadcast. Like I said, my name is PJ, and today is May 15, 2019, Wednesday. And another very first story. You know, recently with the reenactment of the Real ID Act, citizens of the FAS, or Freely Associated States, were hopeful that they would be able to get an ID card. However, if you live in Hawaii, you're going to have a problem getting your ID. There's been articles and testimonies of people that are of FAS citizenship. When I say FAS, I obviously mean Federated States of Micronesia, Republic of Palau, and Republic of the Marshall Islands. They have been having trouble getting ID cards. Why? Because despite assurances from the Department of Motor Vehicles to issue limited purpose licenses, people from the FAS states are still being turned away, while others actually get their licenses. You know, it's been found that there are inconsistencies regarding this process simply because it has been known that some staff are not even aware of the Real ID Act. However, if that is the case, denial is not for all people. Like I just said earlier, some people are issued licenses while others are not. So it's sort of like on a case-to-case basis. It's totally dependent on the individual circumstances. So what's so great about this Real ID Act? So basically, the Real ID Act would allow people like us from the Freely Associated States to be able to get a driver's license more quickly and more smoothly, thus allowing our people to get into employment and other programs or such that require identification. It's really easier for us to have a smoother transition when we go into American society. With that being said, there was a letter put out by the embassies of the FSM RMI in Palau to the United States that they're actually working with the administration to figure out what's going on and how to alleviate the situation. So, here's our take. Roll the clip. And here's our take, M&B Squad. So, with regards to that short story we just shared, the Real ID Act allows FAS citizens, people like us, FAS citizens, to go and get a driver's license more smoothly and more fastly, thus allowing our people to have a smoother integration into society by getting jobs, applying for certain programs, or whatever, because you can't really do much without identification, obviously. So, why was this a big deal, especially in Hawaii? Well, in Hawaii, there were articles and testimonies put out that people of FAS citizenship went to the DMV and were denied a driver's license because they had to provide a visa. And, as we all know, FAS citizens are not required to have a visa to even get to America in the first place, as provided by the Compact of Free Association. We can go to the United States, work there, live there, study there, enlist in the military, all without having a visa. So that was the whole entire thing. And it's a big deal because, like I said earlier, it really messes with people's ability to integrate into American society, because if you don't have identification, you can't really do much. So this is why it's a big deal. And according to this one Facebook post, apparently the reason why the DMV is having issues with it is because apparently and I quote from this one Facebook post, there are inconsistencies in this process because we are told it is still in its early stage of implementation and not every staff knows about this. As such, please expect that issuance or denial may be on a case-by-case basis. So basically, not every staff knows about the Real ID Act, so they can be denied or given a license, depending. However, the Facebook post goes on to say, If you have like a gold star, like a compliant license, you are good. You will renew and receive 8 years validity per update. And if you have an employment authorization card, you are good to apply and get a compliant license, 8-year driver license. So if you do not have a gold star or an EAD, it gets a bit confusing and difficult. According to the USCIS, Department of Motor Vehicles confirmed that COFA migrants should be able to get their limited purpose license just by using their passport and I-94. This limited purpose license is valid for driving and ID purposes in the state of Hawaii. So it sounds like, the process is there. You can get it. It's just, seems like it's just a lack of communication again. Yeah. See what we have to go through. With that being said, that's our take. I just want to hear what you guys think. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. I'm PJ, and this is the Micronesian News Broadcast. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey guys, this is Norman, and this is the weather for tomorrow. 27 degrees Celsius high during the day, and 24 degrees Celsius low during the night, with thunderstorms and 90% chances of precipitation and 79% of humidity. Sunrise will be at 6:10 a.m. and sunset will be at 6:36 p.m. East winds 10 to 17 knots and seas will be at 3 to 5 feet high.
Kailangan ng kupurkarong siyen o Kaselehlie Maingko.